Hey everyone, welcome to another episode, another quick one. I'm really pretty busy this week, so I'll make it short. Um, as I don't have the time today and this week to really make like long episodes and to really deep dive into the things. Um, I hope you like the customer analytics. That was a bit more of a deep dive yesterday, but today is quick. Amazon has announced it would hire 250,000 logistical workers to ramp up for the holidays. That is very interesting because that's the highest and the biggest number over the past 10 years, what Amazon has announced to hire as seasonal workers in the US. And this is not only the biggest number in total numbers of workers, but it's also pretty early. They announced it on the 19th, so 2 days ago of September. And usually they announce it somewhere in October. They did announce it in some years earlier. So for example, in 2019 and 2020, they already did the announcement at beginning/mid-September. And this year it's also already mid/end of September. Usually they do this around beginning of October or end of October. When you look over the last 10 years, you would see that usually their announcement is coming earlier into the year. Either because they're expecting it takes longer to hire these people, or they want to put it up already up front. Whatever the reason is why they announced this earlier than they did the last 2 years. So in 2021 and 2022, they announced their seasonal worker capacity required around October 6th, and this year, like 2 weeks earlier. The 250,000 seasonal workers are also compared to the percent of employees from the end of 2022, 16%. That would mean 16% are seasonal workers. So that's the highest amount of seasonal workers, the highest share of seasonal workers from the total employee share based on the prior year employee count we have seen over the last 4 years. That's it. That's interesting data facts here, and I'll link the LinkedIn post into the description of the podcast here, so you can follow that as well. What I take away from this: Amazon is announcing things early. Amazon is announcing a huge amount of seasonal workers. So they would expect a very busy Q4. Why would they expect this? Is not as bad as everybody said at the beginning of the year or end of last year. Inflation rates are down in the US. They had like a kind of a little uptick again, I think, in September. But I think inflation is less from consumers, less pursued or understood as a problem. So people will be more, will be willing to pay more, will invest more into gifts, into whatever they buy for whoever. It indicates a strong Q4 e-commerce business, not only for Amazon, but for all the retail and online e-commerce businesses. If people are having the money to spend, everybody is working, inflation is not as high as expected eventually a year ago. So everybody, or at least Amazon, is now thinking Q4 is going to be strong, and they are hiring for this. So with that, I'll leave you for today. Hear you tomorrow on Friday. Have a wonderful Thursday. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.